Kid, she said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off the field, no heads, just...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
What's that? Nike Texans. Hey, uno.
Stroud gonna throw right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, let's go. Red. Nike Texans. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Going up top. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. Up the sideline, past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Daniil Hunter with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Oh, right.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Whoa.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Slot receiver, headed right. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
South.
From the gun, here's Stroud. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Okay, ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for one count longer. and most likely was going to result in a sack. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hall, a first down and more. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets first down.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. Back to throw. This one complete to Jordan. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Back to the air one more time. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Brevin Jordan, touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Robin.
Now Stroud. Quick throw, taken in.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Oh, ready.
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd down and 9.
A 4-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 9.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Formation for the Texans.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Here's Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That is into the hands of Wicks. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Buggy, 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 buggy. Buggy, 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 buggy.
Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike,
is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
South. Hey.
Here's Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Here we go, let's go.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
All right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Texans. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment, here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Loose inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. Pickup of 46 yards. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field. And finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Nike taxi. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A pass caught by Saquon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Jets will take a 21-7 lead.
Texans 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. How about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll go again with Hall. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tackle there by Will Anderson. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have a Jets first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. They'll run. It's Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Sly's kick is good. And the Jets are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. Robin. Hey, Uno. Red. Nike taxi.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60. No score. Count 19. Count 19. Viking 18.
They will run it over center with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. He works free, great side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, New York. Sly now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They motion the slot man left.
Hey.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now he'll air one out. He is in. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll try the right side with Hall. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Another run here with Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Give up the middle with Hall. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down, Jets.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will score. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. sends it down the middle. Ho-ho! And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run. This is Hall. Whoa. They face 2nd down and 7.
Roll, roll, roll. Alert, alert. Hut, hut.
On the run, here's Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
A run here with Hall. Second and 7.
Here we go. Set. Eagle. 60 Eagle. Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Oh, hey.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but we can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us.